hell, I ain't typing all that shit out. Mode 6 is the raw misfire data. Well, it's the raw any data, but I only use it for misfires, especially on Fords. It's the raw data. If the monitor sees a misfire 2% of the time, which would be 2 revolutions out of every 100, not being a smart ass or nothing, but just breaking it down for you. If it sees it 2% of the time, the monitor will will set a code and for the misfire. If it doesn't see it no more than 2% of the time, it won't set a code. I mean, could you imagine if it if it set a code every time it misfired, it'd be hell. The chicken light would stay on. But anyway, mode 6 though, if it misfires one time, it'll record it. And this was really helpful with Fords, especially back in the early COP days, because they only monitored the primary side of the windings. They didn't monitor the secondary side of them. And Ford's hard as hell to get to throw a damn Cylinder Pacific misfire code anyway. And that's where mode 6 comes in. If it misfires, the fucker will score it, and you will see it in mode 6. And mode 6 is, I don't know if you're familiar with Java script. It's a hexadecimal, and it used to be really hard to read, but it's gotten better. There's codes that you can look up online and get the codes to read it. But I mean, it ain't difficult. You just want to see what cylinder's misfiring or what's misfired the most or whatever, and usually you can take it from there. But it's just good if you got one that's just misfiring every once in a while, coming off an idle or something like that. This is real helpful for stuff like that. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. All right, later.